Kuati se hopa et I tumai dami hano. Kawekua hano. Shiwi hano. My name is Rebecca Touchin. My Indian name is Itumai, and I am a Pueblo from New Mexico, from the clans of the eagle and the parrot. I got involved with the Bears Ears. The run was my 6th prayer run that I had done. The 3rd of that magnitude with running, the miles actually, long distance. And the reason why I got involved with this because it is our ancestral lands. And it is being attacked by the current U.S. administration. And that place is a place of our migration of our people, where during the Jurassic era. So if you can think back during that time of these people living peacefully and then later migrating out, the Pueblo people migrated to Chaco Canyon, to Mesa Verde, to Bandelier, all these other national monuments. And what came across my head was like, has there ever been a national monument that has ever been downsized? No. And why now? I feel that it's an attack from the U.S. government in a way where they're still taking things from us. Wiping out our identity, a form of genocide, so to speak, in the name of money. What we have at Bears Ears is like a church. It is somewhere that we go in the form of running. Our ancestors, when they took their prayers or they took messages, they ran with these, and also praying for whatever the mission was, whatever they were delivering in the form of prayer, they would run. So it's not something that's new. We still do that, but it's bringing that awareness to the rest of the world that this is one big, huge cathedral for us. That we need to protect and protect for future generations. People talk about a bucket list. Put that on your bucket list. Go to the Bears Ears. Go see and go feel what we have always felt. That religion in itself, sometimes it is who we are. It's a form of faith. It's a form of prayer. It's an identity of how some of us identify ourselves. Just like the Methodist Church. You hold that dear in your heart to whoever you pray to. And we all know that there's a higher being. And for us, that higher being is at the Bears Ears. And also, we need to respect one another in our respective religions. Because who are we to judge each other? Who are we to say you are wrong for who you're praying to? We all have a faith. And that faith is what makes us go on every day and believing that there's something bigger than us. So that is the importance. And if you can feel that, if you feel that there is something bigger than you, then you understand where I'm coming from. And being indigenous, the word indigenous, that says a lot. And relationships that you built with that in mind, that faith, need to be taken care of as well. For instance, religion has done a lot to our people, has taken a lot for our people, especially the Catholic religion. So it's hard for someone like me to believe that another religion can help me. Animosity. But in your religion, in my religion, animosity has no place. So what I've learned from this whole thing, from being here, is that we need to get rid of that animosity. We need to open our hearts, because we're all humans. We all hurt the same. We all have that value for life, for water, for land, for our people. We need to start trusting one another again and break down those barriers of religion. And in doing so, it doesn't stop here. We need to build relationships, committed relationships to each other, to where I'm helping you and you're helping me. Close that gap that society has put on us, that society has depicted, has separated us, and saying that your religion's more important than mine. It's not. We're all good people. We're all good humans. And governments and society have done such a detriment to us that now, if any time, now is the time for us to start healing and helping one another and being committed and not just saying it, but doing it and making that conscious effort that one day we will all, we'll all be on that same level. Because right now, we're not all on the same page. We all, built ourselves up to be better than one another. But faith, again, faith doesn't look at who's better than the other one. We all have that belief that there is something bigger than all of us. And like I said, who are we to judge that I'm better than you just because I'm indigenous and just because your people came from somewhere else? We all have to be good to one another. And I think kindness, doing, that one good deed, whether that one good deed be for that day or every day. Here I notice a lot of people don't smile at each other.
In New York.
In New York, they don't smile at each other, and so I made the effort when people would pass me, hi. And whether they choose to say hello to me or not is their choice, but I got responses, by the end of the day, which made me feel good. Like, yeah, you said hi, making that contact.
Yes.
Acknowledging each other, because we're the five-finger people. and we need to keep that relationship going with one another. It doesn't matter who we are, because it's very important. And hopefully start understanding each other and who we are as individuals and where we come from, because we're not that different. Thank you.
Thank you.